So we have been receiving a lot of requests from students to create some last minute tips. In this video, we are going to check what strategy you can keep for your exam. So definitely in this video, I'm not going to teach you any topic, but I have collected a lot of experiences from students who have appeared for the exam last time. And those experiences will be very useful for you when you're going to face the exam today. Okay, so let us start. So this time there are 8 questions from numerical computations, 12 from reasoning, numerical reasoning, 10 from comprehension, 12 from abstract reasoning, 12 from diagrammatic, and 12 from logical. Okay, so you know this particular pattern. So now let us check what you need to do. So first of all, time. If you check, guys, so there are around 66 questions and you have got just 90 minutes. So not even, you can say hardly you have got 1 minute 15 seconds for each question. Now, logically think, guys, if you have got 1 minute 15 seconds for each question, and if you check the level of difficulty of the questions, we have already uploaded all the section questions on our YouTube channel. So you can check the difficulty level or the level of the questions. Then it clearly says that you can see you cannot attempt all the questions correctly. Okay, that is the first thing. So the main challenge for you in this particular test will be to identify the questions which you can solve in the least possible time. Okay, so these test is basically a test wherein you will get stuck on some difficult questions and you will waste a lot of time, and afterwards you cannot just bluff the answers also, because we know that there is going to be a negative marking. Okay, so the first thing you need to keep in mind is that don't go for an aim that I will attempt all the questions. Okay, or I have just got 1 minute 15 seconds for each question, so I will just do that. No. See, you have to try to identify the questions which will be solvable in, you can say, 2 minutes, around 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And those questions you need to target. Okay. So you just cannot waste too much time. That is the first thing you need to remember. Once you start the test, don't waste too much time on a single question. So if you think that you are able to solve a question, give maximum 3 minutes, not more than that, so that you can give justice to other questions also. Or if you don't do that, what will happen after some time, you will understand that just 5 to 10 minutes are left and you have not even seen the remaining questions. So that should not happen. Okay. First thing is about the time. Now, next thing, negative marking. So definitely there is a +5. I think so. Correct answer you are getting +5, and wrong answer you are getting -2. So this is a very heavy negative marking. So you can say it is a 40% negative marking. +5 for correct and -2 for negative. So you need to take some risk, but not that much risk that you will end up in negatives, or you will end up losing a lot of marks in negative marking. Okay. So if you are confident, then only attempt those particular questions. Otherwise, don't try to bluff the answers. Next, moving in between sections. Now, this is very, very important, guys. So what is going to happen? Last time, I will tell the experience of last time. Most probably, the same thing will happen this time also. Okay. So there are no, even if they have told that in section 1, there are 8 questions. So there are, in the test, basically, there are no sections. So basically, what will happen? You will face questions like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 66. Okay, so remember, there is no section. You can move in between these questions. Okay, but how the sections are created, that I will tell you. So we know that there are 8 questions of numerical computations. So first section 1 is numerical computation, right? Numerical computation, section 1. So questions from 1 to 8 will be of numerical computation. Okay. Next, we know that section 2 is of numerical reasoning, right? So question number 9 to 20, because there are 12 questions. So question number 9 to 20 will be of numerical reasoning. Okay. So section 3 is of comprehension. So question number 21 to 30, 10 questions will be from comprehension. Okay. Next, section 4 is abstract reasoning. Okay. Abstract reasoning, there are 12 questions. So 31 to 42 will be abstract reasoning. Then section 5 is diagrammatic reasoning. Diagrammatic reasoning, again 12 questions. So 43 to 54 will be diagrammatic. And last section, that is section 6, is logical reasoning. So again 12 questions. So 55 to 66 will be logical. Now, after understanding this, it will be easy for you to switch between the sections. So for example, if I directly want to go for abstract reasoning, start with question number 31. Okay, if you want to directly go for maybe comprehension, go for 21. Okay, or in between 21 to 30. If you want to go for diagrammatic reasoning, directly jump to more than 43 and less than 54. So that this is very important. So last time what happened, all these 66 questions were there and you can jump between these questions. So it is not mandatory that you start from question number 1, question number 2, because the main trap is numerical computation and numerical reasoning are the sections which will consume most of your time. Okay, we tend to solve quantitative aptitude questions first because everyone likes quantitative aptitude much, but these sections are going to consume a lot of time. Okay, so I hope you have understood this, how it is going to be. So there are no actual sections, but the questions are section wise. So first 8 questions, numerical computation and so on. Okay, so you can keep this in mind. This is very, very important. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, now which section you should attempt first? Now this is based on the, you can say, experiences of various students, and even when we uploaded the video on YouTube, we also saw some of the questions. So based on that experience, we are sharing you this particular data. So which you should go for first? First, go for diagrammatic reasoning. Okay. Now this is not mandatory. If you feel that you are very good in some section which you can easily solve, you can just go for that section. This is just a recommendation for students who are currently not that much prepared. Okay. And maybe if you want, what you can do is that you can just, again, if you have not gone through the videos, just go through the videos once. Okay. Go through all the videos which we have created. Go through those. You can just check on the YouTube, and there is one playlist where all these sections are covered. Okay. So according to us, first you need to go for diagrammatic reasoning. Now you might think that there are some questions from diagrammatic reasoning which are not able to solve, but our aim is not to solve all questions, right? You cannot solve all questions correctly because the level of the test is high. So in diagrammatic reasoning, there are some questions of cubes moving, some easy circuit diagram problems like switches and bulbs. So those questions are very, very easy. If you don't know how to solve those questions, again, I'm telling you, just go and check our YouTube video on diagrammatic reasoning. It will help you with some of the questions. And then there are some flowchart questions. These questions are also very easy. Okay. So these questions you can check diagrammatic reasoning. So diagrammatic reasoning, I think it is last second section. So this section you need to attempt first. Now what you will be doing, as we have checked, we know which section is diagrammatic reasoning. I think question number 43 to 55, those are 56, those are diagrammatic reasoning. So I think 43 to 54. Okay, so somewhere around that we checked in the previous slide. So you can just go and first solve the diagrammatic reasoning questions. Once you are done with that, now again I'm saying diagrammatic reasoning questions, don't try to solve all the questions. There will be some questions which will again consume time. Try to check which questions you can solve, and accordingly you can go ahead. Next, go for abstract reasoning questions. So now these are the questions like counting the number of triangles, number of squares. So there are some tricks which we have shared in our YouTube video. Go and check that abstract reasoning video, because in that we have told you how to count the squares, how to count the triangles. So that is a very good trick. Then there are paper cutting and folding, cubes, and non-verbal analogy. So these are the questions which will consume less time, and you can go for this particular question, okay, or this particular section. Then go for logical reasoning type of questions, data interpretation, direction sense. So this you can go. Sitting arrangement, okay, odd man out, coding, decoding. So these are some of the questions which will consume time, but not as much as numerical computation, comprehension, or numerical reasoning. So these first 3 sections, I'm not saying these are very easy compared to other sections, okay, but these will at least give you a chance to at least go through maximum questions. Imagine a student who is trying to go for comprehension at first, or numerical reasoning question at first. What happens in numerical reasoning? Just check here. The questions are number series, letter series, alphanumeric series, odd man out, puzzles, Infosys type of puzzles like finding the missing number, okay, inserting the missing character. So it consumes a lot of time to actually figure out the logic. And once you consume all your time in numerical reasoning or numerical computation, it becomes difficult to go through these questions also of diagrammatic, abstract, and logic. So this is the sequence you need to follow. Next, numerical computation is quantitative aptitude. It is of medium and difficult level, time, work, percentage, ratio, divisibility. So after logical, you can go to that section. Then you can go for comprehension or numerical reasoning. So it depends on you. If you are good in comprehension, if you are able to answer those questions, or if you have the habit of reading and then answering, then you can go for comprehension, or you can go for numerical reasoning. So according to us, this should be the sequence where you need to start. One more thing, last time this was the way you could interchange the sections. Most probably this time also you can interchange the sections. But if you are not able to interchange, then they will give you sectional timer, right? But I don't think there will be a sectional timer this time, because they have clearly mentioned 90 minutes, 66 questions. So you can utilize this 90 minutes however you want, in the way you want, on these 66 questions. And don't forget to watch the YouTube videos, because in that we have taken all these sections. Okay, I think the comprehension section is not there, but other all sections are there. Okay, so thank you again and best of luck.
Okay, so Ajinkya, I would just request to turn on the live chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have enabled it.
Okay. So students, you can ask me any questions or doubts if you are having in the live chat. If you are not able to see the live chat, just refresh the video or refresh the page, and you can ask me any question. Okay. One important thing. So as you can check on the screen, so this is particularly the playlist which we have created for Goldman Sachs preparation, which is there on our channel. Okay. So if you go to on our channel, you will just find the preparation playlist over here. So we have created multiple videos for logical reasoning, numerical computation, abstract reasoning, numerical reasoning. I think there are more videos here. Okay. So there is one video of all sections mix. There are two videos actually. Again, logical, diagrammatic, numerical, abstract. So all the section videos are there. So you can at least go through these videos in the last hours which are remaining for your exam. Okay. Yes, one important thing. Rikraj, yes, one student is asking me if there is a possibility that you might receive the mails late, because many students haven't received the mail. So don't worry, just wait for a next few hours, because all the students are not getting mails in one go. Some of them received in the afternoon, some of them are still receiving the email. Okay, so don't worry, just start your preparation. Once you receive the email, you can give the test tomorrow. Okay. Cutoff marks is not declared by the company. No programming in the test. In the first round, there is no programming. Once you qualify this particular round, in the next round, there will be programming. But I think that next round is in September or October, I think. Okay, so we will give you update after this exam result about that round. Okay. Are the questions covered in the playlist is good enough to cover all models till now encountered in exam? Yes. I think in the remaining next 24 hours, yes, I think you can go through this playlist, because you have got very less time remaining. I think if you go through this playlist, at least you will get an idea of what kind of questions are. So first of all, guys, just tell me in the chat, have you understood the last minute tips? Have you understood how the sections are divided, how you can jump directly, and which sections you have to attempt first? If you have liked the way we have shared that particular tips, just hit the like button and also tell me in the comment. Negative marking already I have told, it is I think +5 -2. +5 for correct answer, -2 for wrong answer. Okay. Is the mail for summer analytics? Yeah, I think summer internship, that also mail students are slowly receiving. Okay. Can we crack the exam if we start preparing from now? I can't say that, because I don't know your current level. Current level is also very important, because the test for Goldman Sachs is really very difficult. So I won't give you any false hopes. It is difficult, but if you are a good level, then there are high chances of cracking the test. Okay, so don't worry. Give your best. Okay. Is this the last chance for 2022 batch campus hiring program? No, because I think if they follow the same pattern, last time also for 2021 batch, they conducted one exam in August and another exam was conducted in February. So this year also, if they do that, then 2022 batch will get another chance, but we cannot say for sure if they follow the same pattern. Ishan, did anyone get mail? Yes, many students have got the mail and many are yet to receive. So I would request all of you, those who haven't received mail, to wait. Okay. What is the level of question? Deepam, just go through our videos. Currently, the videos which you are able to see on the screen, go through that playlist. You will understand the level of the questions. Can we use paper and pen? You need to use paper and pen, without which you cannot solve any of the Goldman Sachs questions. Okay. Sir, how will I get test link? If you have correctly applied for the Goldman Sachs application correctly, then you will get the mail today. Don't worry. Okay. What actions should we take care of? See, once actions is like what you can do once you get the mail, just go through the mail. They have given a lot of exam instructions. Read those instructions properly. Okay. And we will not encourage any one of our viewers or any one of our students to go for malpractice. Okay. So don't indulge in any kind of malpractice to crack this particular test, because this test is really very difficult. Even if you crack this test by malpractice in the next round, it is going to be difficult. So somewhere you are going to get rejected if you are not working hard to get that particular job. So no malpractices, just give the test honestly as an experience. Okay. Does questions usually repeat in GS exams? The type repeats. Okay. Because what happened in the type of questions which were there in August 2020 exam, the same type were repeated in February. Actual questions were not repeated, but the type repeated. So that's why go through this playlist once. Okay. So we have covered the actual February 2021 exam questions in these videos. In the mail, they have written that you have to upload CV and photo. When we have to upload it, I think before starting the exam, you just go through the exam instruction once. They have mentioned everything in detail. Any sectional cutoff? No, we don't know about it, honestly. So I would recommend all of you to follow the strategy which we discussed in the video, today's video. Okay. So all of those who have joined right now, once we end this live session, make sure you go through this video. It is very, very important for all of you to go through this video, because we have mentioned whatever strategies we mentioned in the videos are according to based on the student experience. Okay. So time management is very, very important in this exam. Foundation training from Talent Battle will help for this. I think foundation training won't help for all sections. For, you can say, numerical computations, numerical reasoning, and some part of logical, it will help. Okay. But again, the level is very high. It is not like you see questions for TCS, Ninja, Wipro, or any other company. Okay. So the level is high. Camera is on and we are rough work in notebook, then is chance to disqualify. What I would recommend, see, if you want to do rough work and if the camera is going to be on, since it's a web proctored, keep the camera a little far away so that it is visible what you are doing. Okay. So don't hide something from them, and because it might create a doubt. Okay. So it is better if you keep the camera at a place where in your surroundings and everything is visible, and if you don't do any malpractice, I don't think you will get rejected. I got mail just now. How do you want me to start preparing? Shivkumar, I would just recommend you to first go through this video if you are watching this live session right now. And later on, you can go through the free video playlist which we have created, which you can see on the screen. So this particular playlist you can go through to start your preparation. Can we use calculator? I don't think, because they haven't mentioned any of that. I would again recommend all of you to go through the exam instructions and see if what they have said. I don't think calculator will be allowed. But if it is allowed, I will just check it once again. I'm not sure right now. Okay. My friend applied just now. Will she get mail for exam? No, the application date has ended on 15th of August. Okay. So that's the reason, guys. We were the first one to update about Goldman Sachs opportunity. So I would recommend all of you to just follow us on Instagram. Okay. So if you just search on Instagram, talent battle _2022, this is a 2022 batch page. We constantly update a lot of things over here. So even today, immediately when the mail started, students started receiving mails, we had created a post to give details about the exam. So make sure you follow us here so that next time you don't miss the opportunity. They have mentioned 4:45 to 5:15 and also that 1 hour 30. Okay, but let me clear that confusion. Okay, so what they have mentioned is they have told the test starting window. What is the test starting window? They have given a half an hour window. So for example, if they have given you the test time of 4 o'clock, they have given you half an hour to start the test. Okay. So suppose some students might start at 4, but if you have got some issues, you might start at 4:15 or 4:20. So you get a half an hour window to start the test. Once you start the test, the test will be 1 hour 30 minutes, that is 90 minutes. Okay. So I hope you have understood what that exactly means. Okay. What documents we have to carry at the start of the exam? Again, I will repeat, I won't randomly tell you any documents. Once you get the mail, they have in detail mentioned what are the documents to carry during the exam. When will be the test? Tomorrow is the test. Okay. If you have not received mail, you will receive it in the next few hours. Just wait. Are there any sectional questions boundation? I don't think. That's what we have discussed in this particular video. So after the live, again, watch the video once. Received mail, not received mail. Yes. So as you can check in the comments in the live chat only, many of them have received, many of them have not received. So I would just request you to wait. Slowly you will receive, because some students received at 3 p.m. itself and some are receiving now. So, okay. So definitely there will be some students who will receive in the next few hours. Can I apply in January 2022 if I get rejected tomorrow? Yes, you can apply, because what happens, they have maintained a 6 months gap. So last time the exam was in August and the next exam was in February. So I think they have mentioned the 6 months gap. If they launch again, we will update you and then you can apply. Hello, sir. I'm 2023 batch student. Shall I give exam? Yes, this is for 2022 and 2023 batch. So 2022 is for the full-time role, and for 2023 batch, it is for the internship role. Do we have to keep the resume or photograph? I think yes, you need to keep that, because I read somewhere in the exam instructions that you need to keep the resume and photograph with you before the exam, the soft copy. Okay. Out of 66 question, how much minute question we have to solve correctly to qualify? That we don't know, honestly, because Goldman Sachs is never going to share that data in their previous exams about the cutoff marks or how many we need to solve. Maximum, use the strategy which we discussed previously in the video, and try to solve maximum questions correctly. Don't bluff, okay, because it is a heavy 40% negative marking. Okay. I had given one coding interview assessment test. What is that test for? Aman, I don't know which test you are talking about exactly, but again, you can just message us on our Telegram group. Okay, guys, if you haven't joined our Telegram group yet, because there is a lot of discussion going on there, you will understand a lot of things which are going on with students from other colleges. You can join our group as well. Yeah, I think Ajinkya shared the Telegram channel link in the chat. You can just join. Sir, I can't get any mail from Goldman Sachs. Am I eligible? So don't immediately come to the conclusion that you are not eligible or you will not get the mail. Stay positive. Okay, you will get the mail in some next few hours. Sectional navigation is allowed. Praveen, I would recommend to watch the video again. We have discussed in detail how to jump to the section you want. Suppose you want to jump directly to logical or directly to diagrammatic. That's also we have discussed. Did you all get email for exam? I haven't got many. Shivam, many of them have got, many of them have still not got. So don't worry. Okay. I will send the link. You can write the exam. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that at all, because they have clearly mentioned in the email, don't share your link. Otherwise you will get disqualified. Okay. So clearly they have mentioned everyone will get a unique link. So don't worry. When exactly the test starts, I think there will be slot wise, but currently the students have received, I think 4:30 or 4 p.m. tomorrow, the exam time. Okay. Divya, the exam time will be different for all. You need to check the time in your particular mail. Some students have received 4 p.m. Some have received, I think 4:30. Okay. Will this live available on your channel? Yes, this will be available. Don't worry. And I would really recommend to share it with your friends, so that those who have not started preparation. What happens, Goldman Sachs does the same thing. They don't send the mail till the last moment, and students don't prepare because they didn't get the mail. And suddenly now students have started getting mail, and now they are like, we need to prepare. Okay. So all those who still haven't got mail, start your preparation. Okay. You can use our free videos, which we have uploaded over here. Yes, and also join the 2022 batch Telegram group. Okay, so the pattern will be same as Feb. Yes, the pattern is going to be the same as February exam. Okay. Sir, I have not got email till now. You will get it. Is there negative marking? Yes. +5 for correct answer, -2 for wrong answer. Audio, video, both are on mode. We need to check that. We need to check. Not clear. Can 2020 batch get another chance? As I said, if they launch again in the next semester, we will let you know. Just follow us on Telegram, Instagram, and YouTube. Can we post a different resume in the exam than we applied? I think you can do that, but I don't think there should be any major difference. So any last minute guide for tomorrow's TCS digital interview round? Okay, not in this particular video. Due to heavy rain, internet connection is bad. Okay, that's really sad. I think you need to arrange for some alternatives. Is there any coding question in aptitude round? No, there is no coding question or programming MCQ in the first round. The coding technical test will be for the students who crack this aptitude round. And I think it is somewhere in September or October, I think. Okay. So don't worry. Any previous experience for cutoff? Honestly, we don't have any information about cutoff, because companies do not generally share anything about it. Sir, your WhatsApp group link. Ajinkya, just share that link wherein all our social media links are available. So I think even it is present in the description of the video. Tanmay, sir, I have watched. Yes. Can we post again? I don't have webcam in my PC. Can I give it in desktop site on my phone? No, you cannot. Webcam is compulsory. Okay. I think a Goldman Sachs exam did not face any kind of technical issue last time also. They have a very good server hacker rank. I don't think they faced any issue last time. So don't worry about it. Okay. Self-attested means you can do your signature. You only do your signature on your documents. That is self-attested. How much questions will be in FT? We have already discussed that. Okay. Niranjan, you can just watch this video once again once we end this live session. By what time we know the results of the exam? I think in 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, 2 weeks you can consider. Okay, you'll get the result. Sir, will we be able to crack Goldman Sachs test with the help of TCS and QT preparation? No, because the level is completely different. Okay. Can we visit previously visited question? Yes. Yes, guys, those who have joined the video now, we have discussed in detail. Okay, in detail. I would just recommend you to slide your video previously, and you can check in detail. We have discussed the strategy for tomorrow's exam. Okay, so any other question, you can just post it on our Telegram group, and many students or we will also help you out with your doubts. Okay, so thank you all for watching this particular live session and attending this live session. If you have liked the live session, hit that like button, guys. It will motivate us to do more videos. Okay, so Ajinkya, just post the Telegram group link so that maximum students can join, and it will help them for tomorrow's preparation. It is a overall timing, Hima. It is a overall timing. That's why all the students who have joined now, watch the video again. Okay. So thank you again. I'll end the session now. Since there were more than 600 students live, I was not able to answer each and every question. So just join our Telegram channel. Ajinkya has posted the link, and we will check what are the doubts, and we will answer it in the Telegram group as well. So all the very best from the entire Talent Battle team, and hope you crack the first round for Goldman Sachs. Okay. Thank you, and see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.